So this is Bali, and I love it. Great singer there. These are all the restaurants here in Bali, and on the beach here, 66 Beach. So the subject today is Bali overcrowded with Australians. Well, two things. It depends where you go, and in Bali, because there's plenty of places in Bali. It's a big island, and you got your choice to associate with them or not. So it's your choice. If you don't want to associate with them, don't associate with them. But I keep hearing this thing, oh, I'm not going to go to Bali, there's too many Aussies there and all that. So what? So what? What difference does it make? Some people say it's just like being in Australia. No, it's not. It's probably 90, maybe 10% of the people in the tourist areas are Australian. The rest are Indonesian and other nationalities. So it's a load of bullshit, man. Come to Bali, don't let the amount of Australians here stop you, unless you're going to bars and stuff like that. You're going to see a lot of Australians, but I don't go into bars myself. I go to these restaurants. I love these restaurants. The ones on the beach here, sitting on the bean bags. See, you can sit on these bean bags right here and watch incredible shows like this, you know, and bands. Hello. Hey. So it's just incredible. No, I'm doing video, girls. Video. Yeah, video. Thanks, you look great. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Sorry, I'll get out of your way.
Alright, if you want to take a picture with us.
So, yeah, that's what you got here. It's exotic, and it's very friendly. And if you want to talk to Australians, talk to Australians. If you don't want to talk to Australians, don't. But don't not come here thinking, oh, there's so many Australians here, I'm not going to come here. It's just insanity. But I get it all the time on social media. When I say I'm in Bali, it's like, why would you want to be there? It's full of Aussies. So what? You know, look, there's all these bean bags here. I can see maybe 2, 4, 6, probably 8 people that look like they're from overseas, maybe half Australian. Hello. How are you? Look at that, man. You see how that is unbelievable, man. This is why I'm in Southeast Asia. This woman here, I just said hello. Nothing, man. Nothing. The Balinese or the Indonesians generally, basically, just big smile, you know, like big white toothy smiles is what you're going to get back. There's so many Westerners that are miserable, even on holiday. They're still freaking miserable. You know, you walk past a lot of them, you smile, and they won't smile. Doesn't matter what country they're from in the West. But that's the West. That's what the West does to you. Right? It desensitizes you, basically, with shit food, absolute crap food, which destroys your energy and your vitality. Processed food. Go to Woolworths or Coles and look what people are buying. Absolute crap. It's not food. Virtually none of what they buy is food. It's full of chemicals, preservatives, sugar, which is deadly, high fructose syrup, and all this sort of stuff, man. It's poison. White flour. It's just poison. I don't have any of that crap, and I have super energy because of that. Because I don't eat crap, only healthy food. So that's one thing in the West. The food's shit. The food here is much better. Much better. Same with Thailand. I can't say the same with Philippines, but at least the food in the Philippines is more natural than what you buy. But they're getting sucked in by the West, and they've got so many fast food joints in Philippines now. It's not funny. But Malaysia's good food as well. So Singapore, again, it's a bit like the West. But so that's one thing, and just the relaxed nature is unbelievable here. There's no, you you know, there's no control like there is in the West. That's the good thing about here. It's just so relaxed, mate. Dogs walking around the streets, people don't wear helmets. Just about everyone smokes here, about 60%. Now, I'm not for smoking or anything like that, but at least it's a freedom. And it's only like $3 or $4 for a packet of smokes here, if that. Australian. But as I said, kebabs $2.20, $16 to $18, you know, depending where you buy them in Australia. Just a rip-off. My rent's 1/3 of what I paid in Australia last year, and it's better accommodation here. So yeah, this is the place to be. And depends where you live. If you don't want to live right on the beach where all the tourists are, you can live in Denpasar. That's what I do, and it's only like 10 minutes to the beach on my bike, so that's the way to do it. And it's cheaper in Denpasar. So you can see all these beautiful restaurants, millions of bean bags here, and people just relaxing, sipping on pina coladas or coconuts or a beer, and really enjoying themselves. Another restaurant up there. It's just beautiful, man. Have a look at this. Have a look at it. So if you're thinking about it, come move away from Australia. If you're Australian, that is. I think most people watching me are Australian or Indonesian people I've met here. But that's what I recommend. It's just better here by a long shot, man, in every respect. So the people are so kind. It's not to say there's not bad people here. There is, right? There's a lot of, well, not a lot, but you do get the odd guys on their motorbikes trying to sell you drugs. You're walking down the street and they pull up. What do you want? Viagra? Do you want cocaine? Do you want marijuana? Do you want Valium? They seem to have everything. That's Kuta over there. Uluwatu's somewhere down there, and up here is over there. At that point down there is Canggu. Now that is crowded with a lot of young people in Canggu. That's where the younger people congregate, is in Canggu. But this area here, this 66 beach, is more anybody. Now, anybody comes here. It could be young people, families, old people, older people. So it's all different here. All the Instagrammers are down there in Canggu. Well, that's an Instagrammer there, by the looks of it. So, but anyway, yeah, I love this place, and there's plenty of other places around too in Southeast Asia. Hua Hin in Thailand is very good, which is about 100 k's out of, or 100 miles out of Bangkok. I'm just going to sit down. That's my favourite restaurant here. They make the best chicken curry. I had one there last night, the chicken curry. So when you come here, come to this place here with the big love hearts. You see one at the front, one at the back, and ask for the chicken curry. It is unbelievable. Don't worry about getting one, get two. Get two chicken curries. Now, I had one right down there a week or so ago, and totally different. It was chicken curry, but it was in a bed of rice. Chicken curry here is in a soup. It's actually delicious. So you eat it with a spoon. There's green beans in there. There's what else? Cauliflower, carrots, and all that sort of stuff. And beautiful chicken. Unfreaking believable, the chicken curry here. And that one there is a great, those two there, Taras Bali and Chiri, they're two of my favourites over there. So, and you know, you're paying about $10 on average for a meal here. $5 or $4 for a drink, Australian I'm talking about. So you get a decent meal for $14, but you know, I don't do this every night, right? Because it's much more, it's cheaper just to get these kebabs near my place. 2 kebabs, $2.20 each, $4.40 for 2 kebabs. You can't go wrong. Right, you'd be paying $32. Actually, some places are $18 for a kebab in where I'm from in Australia. So $36. So he's making incredible savings, right? So if you're thinking about coming here, definitely come here. It's just, the weather is absolutely perfect. It's not hot or not cold at the moment. Today was 32. You might consider that a bit warm, but just go inside, put the air conditioning on some of the day, and make sure you carry water around. But now it's a perfect sea breeze is coming through every night. There's a beautiful sea breeze. You can see those things in the background, those banner type things flapping in the wind. It's a pretty strong, probably 15 knot wind coming from behind me right now. It's absolutely beautiful and cooling, straight off the sea. And that's all I can say. Do not worry about the Australians. There's a whole bunch of them there by the looks of it. They all got Aussies to me. So, so they're over there and I'm here. So how does that affect you? But look, this place is pretty empty. It's a Saturday night. All these beanbags are pretty empty, right? That one's more full over there. And that one with the coloured lights, that one there is always full. La Plancha it's called. So, what can I say, man? This is as close to heaven on earth as you can get. So take the leap of faith if you're fed up with Australia or the Western country you're in. Maybe you're in New Zealand or America or Canada, and come move over. Get out of the rat race. The West is collapsing. You can see that very clearly. It's collapsing. The prices are skyrocketing. They're bringing in, taking the whole identity away of Australia by bringing in so many refugees. I'm not saying that's bad. If they're getting a better life, you got to look from a worldly perspective. They're getting a better life. That's great, right? But if you look from a nationalistic viewpoint and from a historical viewpoint, the Australians, many of them who fought in the war or fought for their country and all this sort of stuff, or contributed for many, many years to the economy, maybe 30, 40 years as a nurse or whatever. Now seeing all these people coming in from other countries, and a lot of them don't work, so they're being supported by the Australian taxpayer. I'm not saying they don't want to work, and there is plenty that do work. Plenty of people from other countries, India, China, the Middle East, who are now in Australia who do work or go to college and are going to be a contributor for the society. But you must admit, if you got your eyes open, that Australia is not the Australia of the, say, 1990s, even the 2000 noughties, the 2000 to 2010. But it's nothing like the 70s and 80s and all that, or 90s. So it's totally changed. But that's why I like it here. That sort of community feeling, that love is still here in the people. Whereas in Australia, there's a lot of desperation, a lot of don't come near me. That sort of thing is getting worse and worse and worse. As people get, more unrestrained financially, they become less social, more wary. There's more scammers coming in, people trying to scam you, whether it's online or through phone calls, from certain countries to try and get money out of you, But anyway, this place isn't perfect, I'll say. It might be too hot for you. If it's around 30 each day, you mightn't like that. Bit of humidity in the wet season, you mightn't like that. The traffic, you definitely mightn't like that. It's much busier than, sort of like Sydney peak hour. That's what the traffic is every day, basically. But instead of cars, it's motorbikes, right? There are plenty of cars, but mostly motorbikes. So, pull the pin, come here and check it out. The people are much, much friendlier. They're relaxed. There's no real pace, except for when they hit the roads. It's crazy, man. It's so relaxed, the pace, but when they get on the bikes, it's just like, it's a different world. It's like that cartoon from many years ago, the 1970s. It's called Wacky Races. That's exactly what the roads are like in Indonesia, actually all over Asia, right? Like I've been to Manila, it's the same. The only place it's not is Singapore. KL, not too bad. It's pretty busy in KL, but not like Manila or Bangkok or Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon, whatever you want to call it, or Jakarta or here. Those places are just crazy. And but hey, I'm used to it. It doesn't bother me anymore. Right? I love it. I love all the adventure on the road. It's fantastic on my little scooter. But anyway, we'll end it off there and give us a thumbs up. And don't forget, my friend Joanna, she's got a great massage that she does, the best massage, and she also does nails and beauty therapy and all that sort of stuff for the ladies. So she'll come visit you. You're looking at $20 for a massage or something like that. You know, it's nothing. Australia, you're looking at $100 for something like that. So we're end off there. Thank you. Thumbs up if you like. There's the fireworks in the distance. Now that happens all night. You got all these different areas on the beach, and this goes for like probably about 20 k's. The whole eating on the beach stuff. Right way down there past Kuta, all the way behind me to Canggu. Yeah, it's all this sort of restaurant type situation on the beach. Benches or bean bags or little tables and chairs like just there. You can see there's 5 or 6, I don't know if you can see that, 4 or 5 guys just there with little tables, plastic chairs. So man, this is just like heaven. So yeah, if you want to get that massage, click the link in the description and she'll give it to you if you're here. So thank you.